Alright, hey guys, and welcome back. I figured now would be a perfect time to take a look at some vintage travel games. As summer is coming to a close and Labor Day is right around the corner, what better time than now to take a look at some of these great vintage travel games that I used to play with, and I'm sure many of you guys remember playing with on those long, hot, boring summer road trips. So let's take a look back at some of these games that maybe you've seen or played with. So first off, this is a little mini jackpot machine, and this was sold by Kmart. And you would see these a lot at like your local little like corner store, a little convenience store, or a deli. And I believe this is from the 70s. I don't know if it has a year on it, but it definitely looks, with the styling, looks like from the late 70s or early 80s. And it's called the Mini Mate Jackpot. And here on the instructions it says pull down the lever in figure 1 and the drum will spin. 2, press the stop lever and count your points, if any, as shown on the case. The strongest hand wins. Lots of fun, suitable for all ages. And even though this is still sealed, I can still show you guys how this works. And this is really neat too. You can see up in the corner the Kmart key. I think this was called the Key to Savings. And you can see these two kids here playing with the games. And there was a lot of other games like this, and these were kind of a knockoff on like the Tomy Pocketfuls, but just a much cheaper design. And you can see the sticker here, the Mini Mate Jackpot, the little logos, and here the table of the cherries, the jackpot sign, the bell, the lemon, the orange. If you got any picture, with like these 3 in a row or that 3 in a row, that's worth 3 points, 8 points, and so on. And here you have the stop button, which would stop it individually. And then here you have the little spin button. So we'll give that a little spin. And let's see. There we go. And I got a lemon, an orange, and a bell. And there we go. So that's 1 point. That'd be right there. And give it another spin, and you can see where you can stop it, and then it stops it immediately, and that's in lemon, orange, lemon. That is nothing. Give it one more try. Let's see, that's a lemon cherry jackpot. And I don't think that's anything either. But still pretty cool. I can imagine having a lot of fun with this, at least for a good hour or so on a road trip in a car. And this says number 5 up at the top, so I'm guessing there was probably a series of like 6 or so, and this is probably like the 5th one out of the series, if I had to guess by what that means up there. Alright, so anyway, moving right along. This is a neat one. I didn't have this one in particular. I didn't have, I did have one of these, but this is called Flippin' Fish. And I remember seeing a lot of these types of games at like rest stops and things like that, where you have to try to roll the little beads around, or little puzzle games and stuff. And this kind of reminds me of that. First off, I love the artwork. This is 1981. Looks like it's from the 60s though, very psychedelic. You got the little kid here fishing. He's got his net out trying to catch the fish. And you've got all these little great plastic colored fish here, and you can see them when you shake them out. They're really neat. And on the back here it has the instructions and more great art. And to win, the first person to flip in 10 fish wins. Great for young and old. And there's a little limerick on the back. The fish, they are tricky, they splish and they splash. They want to go swimming, they move very fast, but you flipped them up, filled your net to the brim. You showed you're the best, and your skill helped you win. Any number can play. Take alternate turns of 6 flips per person, counting the total fish caught by each player. First player to net a total of 10 fish is the winner. For extra fun, play solitaire fishman. See how many fish you can net in a row. All 6 makes you a pro. That's a lot of bad rhyming and puns. And choking hazard, yada yada yada. And there you go, but I love that art design. How cool is that? That big, goofy, smiling sun. And so what you do here is you just get all the little fish in a corner, and you pull down this little metal lever here, and you gotta kind of get them in there just one at a time. There we go. Let's see if we can get them all in there. Yep, come on. Got 2. Yep, there's 3. Oh yeah! The fish flipping champion over here. So we got all 10 of them in the net. And, yeah, there we go. He might want to have himself checked for drugs with the background here, because this looks like a big acid hallucination that's going on at your local lake. So I'd be kind of scared if you were seeing all this as you went fishing. I'd wonder what was in that water. But anyway, that's a really cool little travel game. And let's see. Whoop. Slot machine fell over. We're breaking the bank. And this huge, unbelievable behemoth here. This is called On the Road Games. Play in the car, train, anywhere. No loose pieces. And this is the On the Road license plate bingo. And I'm sure everybody remembers this game. I can't use it here, but you can see in here there's all the different states. We got Tennessee, Nebraska, Washington, Missouri, California, Massachusetts, Indiana, Ohio, Virginia, Colorado, Pennsylvania, Florida, Free Space, Arizona, New Jersey, Illinois, Texas, New York, Georgia, Wisconsin, Kentucky, Iowa, Michigan, Minnesota, and Connecticut. I don't know if there was any more states on the back. Looks like there's 2 individual plates on the side that come in there. And the way that you would play this game is as you're driving down the road, if you saw a license plate from any of these other states, then you would slide over the little red window, and the first person to get them in a row or to get them up and down would yell out bingo. And yeah, there we are. We have road sign bingo, license plate bingo, which is this one, highway sign bingo, auto action bingo, where you can see your favorite cards. And this is from 1986, and I definitely remember playing this. I remember playing this with people in the car when you didn't even have this thing. You know, and you say, like, oh, hey, punch buggy red, no punchbacks, and, you know, I spy with my little eye. And that's kind of what this is, where you're just pointing out things that you see. But this is definitely a classic road trip game, and just about as classic as it gets. Pretty neat. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed taking a look at some of these really neat and cool vintage travel road trip games. And I hope that all your road trips over the past summer and the upcoming Labor Day holiday and weekend is fun and filled with lots of awesome vintage surprises. So until next time, everybody, have a great week, and I will see you in the next one.
Hey guys, if you liked the video that you just watched, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, and you can follow me at Facebook at King of Retro or Twitter at #8ByteBrian. See you next time.